ladies and gentlemen of Regiment, welcome back to the channel. Just to get one thing out of the way right off the bat, my throat feels like crap. Couldn't stream today. However, this news dropped, and although I can't talk for about 4 hours on end, I can definitely do this. So, Japanese are coming to Gates of Hell via the Mace Mod. Now, we've featured the Mace Mod on the channel a few times. Did a few streams on the Germans, and the Best of the West series is featuring the Mace Mod as well. So the Mace Mod, the mod team behind Mace, done an absolutely wonderful work. It is a must-have for Gates of Hell, in my opinion. It just changes everything, but it doesn't feel intrusive. Like, it feels like an add-on to Gates of Hell, which is just great. It doesn't really change the formula, but it adds new features and tools and units and everything else like that. And speaking of units and nations, let's look at the Japanese. So, just to also get another thing out of the way, this is currently a beta version of the Japanese. They will be adding more Japanese units as time goes on and doing bug fixes and stuff like that. So it's not completely baked, but it's enough to send out to people. Now, when you do the conquest as the Japanese, you can pick whoever you want to fight, which is really interesting. And also, you can pick whichever map, because so Liberation, which is the Western front, you can pick Finland and everyone else. That's cool. They give you complete freedom. That's very cool. Right now, we'll do. No, just USSR. We're not actually going to fight. We're just going to look at the tech tree today. So, I say that when we're looking at the tech tree, and I immediately do all the stats. God damn it! First things first, as you can see, they have all new units, and that's a common Ostfront problem. Don't worry about that. That's not a mod problem. That's an Ostfront problem. But these guys look wonderful with revolvers, binoculars. All right, command squad. All right, even a motorized, nice. And we got this rifle squad here. Of course, this is going to be the Arasaka, nice. Or Arasaka, rather. Arasaka's a completely different thing. Type 38 infantry rifle. Look at these guys. Oh, these guys look so cool. Oh, and then we've got the white gloves on these guys, too. Bayonets. Ooh, are we going to do a charge? Alright, okay. Sorry. Getting distracted. Research tree. Let's look at it. First thing that immediately pops in my mind is the fact that the unit cards are completely changed. Right? Medium smoke. So this is actually completely unique for the Japanese. We got medium smoke barrage, recon with of course the Japanese plane, mortars, medium artillery, heavy mortar battery. Now this is actually kind of interesting because normally medium artillery goes under rank 3, and then stage 4, it's like the heavy stuff right here. But it looks like they differentiate between the everything else like that. And it looks like stage 5 is going to be a lot more important if you guys like the call-ins, because heavy artillery. A Ki-148 strike can miss target. Is that a missile? All right. And of course, we got a 500-kilogram bomb. Holy crap. That's big. Okay. Okay. Well, it looks like medium mortars unlocks the AT rifle team. You got AT rifle team over here. Kamikazes. Oh my god, you get the kamikazes. Rifle grenadiers. Recoilless rifle. AT. Okay, sorry, we have to look at this. Right now, this is completely off the cuff. So I'm going to be doing a lot of shenanigans. But I need to look at the kamikazes. Where are you guys? Okay, well here's a. Okay, cool. You got the actual recoilless. I'm assuming, is this a? Was this homegrown? Actually, I'll be honest with you, I don't know a lot about the Japanese just army in general. So I don't know if this is captured or this was homegrown. It probably is captured from the Americans. Except that's definitely homegrown. That has to be homegrown. AT rifle team. The classic AT rifle. Alright. Oh my god. Oh my god, they have these guys. Okay, in case you guys don't know, this is an anti-tank spear. Okay, so... Crap. Let me zoom in. Yeah, here it is. So, they would basically... These guys would run up to the tanks and smack it with this thing. They would die, which is why they got the kamikaze headband. But it was going to take out the tank. Oh my god. Okay, what's the actual armor penetration? Armor penetration is really good. Although the distance, I don't think he's going to throw this 100 meters. But the armor penetration is fantastic. Oh my god. Okay, so you get 2 of those guys. And also you get a guy with an actual rocket launcher. 2 guys with rocket launchers, rather. And it looks like rifle grenadiers as well. Oh my god, that's so... oh god, I'm gonna love this. Well, okay, you know what, I'm making a series about this. And of course, we got the kamikazes, just 2 of these boys. We are definitely making a series on the Japanese. Oh my god. Alright, that's the AT. God, these guys look... oh my god, I'm so excited. They actually did the kamikaze spears. Oh, I love it. Engineers is classic engineers. Ammo crates, that's not really anything. Interesting, okay. It looks like there's 2 different types of squads of infantry, and they're like completely separate from each other. This is actually really interesting because most of the time, actually every time, all the infantry is all together. Even in the base game and in the other modded versions. Alright, I wonder what's the difference between... well, you got motorized. Okay. Capital Peace Guard. I wonder if it's split up in between... because like there was like a whole separation between like the army and the navy and everything else like that. Yeah, because I'm seeing Marine Squad right over here. Imperial Guard. I wonder if it's like air defense. I wonder if this is like the army, like the normal army, and this is like everyone else. So this is going to be like the navy and maybe the air force as well. That's really interesting. Okay. Let's go up and take a look at that. And like another thing that like I'm thinking of, because like if you look at this is the army tree and it goes up, and here's all the sniper squads. So maybe that's like that's the case. Again, I'm really sorry. I don't know anything about... well, I know some stuff about the Japanese like navy and stuff like that. Anti-guerrilla. Oh my god, we have anti-guerrilla squads. I know some stuff about the like the Japanese and like the broad strokes, but I don't know the ins and outs so much. All right, but it looks like what I'm seeing, of course, heavy rifle. Is that melee? Oh my god, these guys have like melee weapons. That's God, I love it. I love it so much. So it looks like, from what I've seen, it's almost like the Americans. Oh my god, all these guys have bayonets. I wonder if we can bayonet charge. That guy has a knee mortar. Which you didn't actually put on your knee, but it was like really small. That's really cool that these guys have a built-in mortar guy. Alright. Alright. But so as I was saying, it looks like they're more like the Americans. Where like the Americans didn't really have like a heavy machine gunner in the squad. or something like you can really put on a bipod and like just mow down like the MG 34s. But it looks like these guys are more or less like as the Americans, where they have like a assault rifle type with their squads, which makes these guys, which would make sense because these guys would be a lot more assault orientated, or maybe, yeah, no, that's the same rifle. Yeah, let's look at the Marine squad. Marines. Oh, these guys look so cool. Little problem. Is that? Yeah, they just need to adjust the hands a little bit, but other than that, it's good. Island defense. Oh, we're going to Iwo Jima now. Special independent rifle squad. Oh my god, these guys really did their homework when it came to like just all the different squads. This thing even had like a little bullet shield on it. That would be horrible. Ultra light machine gun. Oh, with that thing, there's nothing light about that machine gun. Air defense. A lot of guys with pistols. All right. Rifle squads again. Let's look at that Imperial. Actually, what? Railway Guard. All right. God, they did such a good job with the modeling system. I said that just the models. Naval security, police, interesting. Oh god, these guys look so cool. Bit of problem. Oh, actually no. Oh, I thought there was a problem with the mesh. No, that's just face paint. All right. There's a lot of infantry you can go and look at. There's a whole crap ton of infantry. Cavalry squads. There's an anti-tank squad. That comes with that. Okay, it actually comes with an actual anti-tank unit. Yeah, it looks like the special unit is the like a mortar guy. It kind of reminds me of if you do like the airborne with the Americans, they have like the 30 cal. Looks like these guys have just a lot of the small mortars as like a special troop. Because I keep on seeing the knee mortar. That's really cool. It's going to change like the dynamic a lot. Oh, look at these Imperial Guard guys, because these guys. Oh yeah, these are like the classic, like when you think of like the Japanese soldier, they have that classic look to them. I'm not going to pretend to pronounce these Japanese names. But it looks like we got like a machine gun squad right here. Oh, this is really cool. Iron Guard. Yeah, knee mortars. All right. All right. That's a lot of infantry you looked at. Salt tax police. What the? I'm sorry. What? The salt tax police? All right. We got the machine guns next, which is just various types of woodpecker. Woodpeckers, of course, this is modeled after a French gun, I believe. All right, no, that's a bit much. I believe this was initially a French gun, and they went and got the license for it and just started making it. But as you see, it's very much like the Bren with the end magazine on top. All right, let's just jump right into the AT. This is going to be the important thing. All right. Type 1, 47, Type 90, 75. Ooh, that's pretty good. Actually, wait, is that all they... All right, oh my god, they got a lot of mortars. Oh, they got the rocket guy too. Holy crap. All right, looks like AT. Yeah, it looks like for dedicated AT guns, it's pretty light. So that 75 is going to be like the heaviest you're going to have for like dedicated anti-tank stuff, which is still pretty chunky. It's still pretty chunky. Although the heavy tanks is going to laugh at you, but everything else is just going to, die. Let's look at the AA. All right, we got a 20 mil. Another 20 mil on a heavier kind of platform. Interesting. Oh, sorry, 25 mil rather. 75 mil? Okay, so this is more like the setup one. 105 mil. Alright. That's really chunky. Holy crap, okay. And then we got this boy, Type 4. Alright, and that's it for the AA guns. Which is respectable, although, again, it's the lack of gun shield is going to hurt them. Because the Americans actually have the same problem where their heavy AA gun does not have a gun shield. So, like, one guy with a machine gun can wipe out the squad. Well, if you look at the something like the flat gun, the 88, it has that nice gun shield, so it's kind of a bit impervious to an infantry assault or like an infantry rush. All right, let's look at the standard artillery. We got a battalion gun, which doesn't look. It says 70 mil, but that's a small 70. Okay, light version. This is probably still like the interwar years. I'm guessing because this is really, or even World War One. All right, got some of the bigger guns here. Nice gun shield on that. Nice, nice. Improved. Now we can't see the ammo on this, but I wonder what's improved from the late version. I wonder if it probably comes with like maybe like a heat round or something like that. And we got we actually got a dedicated recoilless rifle. That's pretty good. Okay, let's look at the mortar systems. We have a 70 mil. I like that there's like a little like ammo stretcher for the 70 mil as well. That's really cool. I like how they did that. 81 mil. All right, pretty standard. 90 mil. Okay, again, pretty big, pretty chunky. Then 120 mil, which is like, holy crap, okay. 150 mil. Okay, you really love again, I'm sensing a thing with Japan. They really love the mortars, and if you love using mortars, you're going to love the Japanese. Another 150 mil. That might be that's probably a duplicate because it's the same. Nope. No, it's not. Okay. So this one has a slightly bigger tube. And then, of course, we got the rocket. The 20 centimeter rocket. Okay. Of course, when you go into the heavy artillery, 10 centimeters, 10 centimeters, 150 millimeter, just cannon. This, oh my god, that actually just looks like a cannon they stole off a ship. Bigger guns. That's a German gun. That's definitely German, yeah. So it looks like we got some Lend-Lease for the Japanese. Which is okay. Rocket booster. What the fuck? Oh my god. It's literally just... It's a rocket just on a sheet metal frame. Or what I assume is sheet metal. Type 3. Oh my god. Yeah, I have seen this before. Yeah, the naval rocket. If you've seen Letters from Iwo Jima or Flags of Our Fathers, it's in the opening beach scene. They actually use one of these things. Although it didn't came on a wooden frame like this. And I remember this. Yeah, they used to have like extra propellant, and that was how you can control the distance, was just adding fuel to the rocket. All right. So how does the texture look? Looks pretty okay. I mean, the rockets are just going to be a complete meme, if I'm being honest with you. Just a complete goddamn... Oh, actually, no. It looks like they got a rocket truck. Where are you? Oh, here it is. So they do actually have a... Oh, that's a chunky rocket. How much tubes is that? That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 20 rockets? Oh my god, if you can launch all 20 at once, that's going to be deadly. And it looks like we also got AA, which is, you know, the classic technical. Well, I call them technicals, but yeah, it's basically just a gun strapped to a truck. Vickers, armored car, nothing to really see here. All right. So tank tree. This is like what I'm actually interested in. Or one of the things I'm interested in, because the Japanese did not have good tanks. They very lacked behind tank development, which was on purpose because like the Chinese didn't really have a lot of good tanks, so like they didn't really need to have like a massive tank kind of force. Although they did have like a chunky tank force, it just like it wasn't used as in like the Western theater. Leave it like that. But it looks like so far we're not getting a lot of Lend-Lease. So they're going with a lot of just dedicated, this is what Japanese made or had on the designing board. So it looks like because I thought we were going to see at least a Tiger or something like that in here, but nope, this looks like that's not the case. All right, let's take a look at the vehicles now. Nice little AP. Well, actually, wait a second. I'm pretty sure that might be Lend-Lease. I'm pretty sure that's just a German half-track, or very, very, very close to it. But it looks like they got a Marine. Oh my god. A belt-fed machine. Oh my god, look at this in the back. What the hell? I'm sorry. That's just cute. Okay. And we got one that, oh, Jesus Christ. Water-cooled 50 cal. Okay, they definitely stole that from the Americans. That's a really cute little machine gun truck, though. Not gonna lie. That's actually pretty neat. All right, M2 half-track. Okay, well, definitely not Lend-Lease, but you definitely stole this from the Americans, so we got at least some sort of foreign vehicles in here. And it looks like, yeah, okay, we got 2 foreign vehicles. This is probably when they overrun the Philippines and got some American goods. All right, fair enough. All right, we got max speed 50. Okay, it's a fast old bastard. Machine gun, armor of paper. But that's okay, it's the machine gun variant. We still got, okay, so this is also machine gun. Oh my god, look how small this damn thing is. They must be so cramped in there. And they fit 3 guys in here? God damn, okay. Oh, that's cool. You can, this is kind of like the Stuart where you can put one guy in the back. And he can stand right here and use that machine gun. Alright. And it looks like it does come with a, it comes with a heavy machine gun, so I'm guessing that's the quote-unquote anti-tank. 1 second. The anti-tank variety of it. And then we got something with an actual anti-tank gun, the 37. And that is the Hago. Oh, actually, no, the Tiki. Tiki? Okay. And here's the Hago, which is definitely a tank. Definitely a tank. God damn. Still has rivets on it. And then we got the late version. Oh. Almost went gynecological there. Interesting. Hago Flame. Type 3 Kenru. Alright. Also, just again to point out, this is an OSTFRONT bug. This isn't a mod bug. This is actually a UI bug that's been an OSTFRONT since the very beginning of the game. All right, we've got a prototype tank. Type 2 Chai-Mi, or rather. So it looks like the gun's getting better, but the armor is still paper. So if you're playing as... Oh, please tell me this is amphibious. I hope this is an amphibious. Oh, it's a boat tank. Alright. So, yeah, if you're playing as the Japanese, you're definitely not going to rely on your armor anytime soon, because your armor is really paper thin. Dual 20 mils, though. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. Looks like they captured a Stuart. They got a little little stenciled on Japanese flag there, and a different camo pattern. That's pretty neat. All right. Again, this is probably when they overran the Philippines and stole the Stuarts from the Americans. It's loaded with guns. All right, that's a World War I tank. I know that profile. Definitely looks like it's been upgunned though. Yeah, it looks like they modified it. Okay. Again, not. Is that a? What the fuck? Okay, wait. This looks like a bridge layer. Yeah, that's totally like a bridge layer. But it has just a shit ton of flamethrowers on it. Oh my god. This is just a war crime bus. Okay. And they got the Chahai Kai. A little bit better. 25 mil armor, which is not good. That means, like, again, like, it means like a lot of anti-tank guns or rifles can just penetrate from the front. Although the gun is decent. It's getting decent. Rather, oh. And the Chi. Okay, armor's getting a little bit better. Still the same type of gun, though. Alright. Chinu. Alright, much better gun. Armor is still paper thin. The Haino I think. Is that how you pronounce it? Alright, this is... Okay, this is just anti-tank. Anti-tank tank. Or tank destroyer. Chinu 2. Bigger gun. Much bigger gun. Much nicer. Armor penetration, again, 50 is... These things are glass cannons. They can hit, but they can't take a hit. Kai Chi. What the hell is this? Okay, 47 mil main. Armor is still 50. Although it's really big and boxy, and that's like the worry that like it's going to be... What the hell is it? Oh my god, this has to be amphibious. Oh yeah, look. Imperial Japanese Navy. This is amphibious. This is completely amphibious. Oh my god. I didn't know the Navy had a tank. Oh my god, they have a couple. Oh my, that's just a boat. That is just a goddamn boat. Oh my god. Two guns in this one. This actually looks kind of interesting. Also amphibious. Armor 50, turret 50. What the hell did the Japanese Navy have a fucking... Okay. Okay. Oh, God. Wait a second. This is a Stuart. I swear to God, it's like they took the they cut the Stuart turret off and kept the bottom here. Call me crazy. I think that's what they did that. Oh my God! So I have to look up all these Japanese tank facts now. All right, main gun is a 120 millimeter naval short gun, so probably HE. Chihai Long. That, yeah, okay, so that's artillery with just on a tank track. Which is, you know, I'll accept it. Sure. Okay, turret armor 75. All right, pretty chunky, awesome gun, or a decent gun. Got this guy. The what is it? Sorry. A Cheeto. Sorry. 75, 75. All right, still pretty good. Type 5. Two guns on this one. Has a 37 and a 75 auto. Japanese didn't have autoloaders. They couldn't have autoloaders. No way. Interesting. We might see the first tank with an autoloader. If I'm reading that right. Which would be just goddamn wild to me. Rogo. Imperial Japanese Army. 2 37s. Alright, it's a twin-turreted. And there is a, well, technically 3 turrets. There's one in the back, which is a machine gun. Interesting. And then Rogo Late, which is just a better version. Quote-unquote better version. Hero Shah. Alright. 120 mil Schneider Canet. Was that French gun? Might be German. Maybe German or French. Either way. Not really sure what that's going to be all about. Alright, heavy tank. Oh, there's the Tiger. Alright, they have a great tank. Okay, they just call it heavy tank number 6. They did have one Tiger. I believe, well, I know they ordered Tigers from the Germans. I can't remember if they actually received a Tiger or if the Tiger was canceled mid-route. I can't remember about that. But I know they did order Tigers from the Germans. So this makes sense. All right. Of course, we got the okay. Hell armor 120, turret armor 150, 105 gun. This thing can absolutely fuck. All right. That's the Type 6, Type 5. Jeez, oh my god. Okay, this is the wacky world of designing. This definitely was. I will eat my hat if this was ever made. Hull armor of 200, turret armor 150. All right, main guns 105. The 2 secondary guns is 70 mil. And there was a back machine gunner of 2. He has dual machine guns. Alright, these are some wacky Japanese products. Alright, this is more of the same. Max speed of 25. Yeah, these things aren't going anywhere fast. Type 5. Is that? It almost looks like an IS. Almost. Or a, no, not an IS. God, the Russians had a similar gun like this. A similar tank like this. Although I have to admit, I do like the fact that there's just a guy in the back. This is just going to stand on this heavy tank gun. It's just, oh, I love it. Machine gun. Yeah, this is the 20 mil. So he has like the back gun is a 20 mil. 35. All right, decent. Gun is absolutely incredible. And again, a secondary gun is just hilarious to me. Then high row. Looks like I'm pretty sure they have, like, they drop ammo from the top. It looks like, just because that's how this hatch is looking like. Yeah, because there's nothing on the back. 225, so it's a thick boy. 105 prototype. Interesting. Hyro Late. Another tank destroyer. It's very similar like the Elephant, but like I can see kind of problems with it because like I'm not sure where all the armor scheme really is, because there's a lot of, again, like a lot of flat areas to this tank. So you might be able to actually easily pin it from the front. Type 5 NATO, which is okay, lightweight tank destroyer. A Hyro, 105 mil. All right. T-Row. All right, 120 mil. And oh my God, what is this? Oh, this is the rocket guy. All right, okay, yeah. So the 300 mil Type 3 is actually a rocket, if I am remembering correctly. Penetration, oh, 62. That's a UI problem, but that's actually pretty neat. All right. So just kind of did a quick. Oh, actually, this is probably a long overview of the Japanese tank tree, or just tech tree in general. Looking at the tech tree, how am I thinking about this though? It doesn't cost a lot. You got a lot of light tanks that are of various quality, if I'm being completely serious, but you get them very cheaply. All right, you come down here. All right, you do get the Stuart, so that's at least decent. Although that's many points in the tech tree at that point, because again, it starts all the way down here. You have to unlock multiples just to even get to the Stuart. Right there, sorry. And then the heavy, okay, so the heavy tank number 6, the Tiger, is like all the way down here. So you're going to have to unlock a lot of tanks, multiple different types of tanks to even get to the Tiger tank. And of course, we've got the Type 6s and the Type 5s, which are just design tanks. At least these ones. I'm sure I'll eat my hat if they actually designed or made this tank, or even attempted to make this tank. This tank, again, looks like the one that like lived and died on paper. But yeah, so how do I think about the Japanese? I think the Japanese are going to be, they're going to be like an upgraded version of Finland. Or Finland before they got the balance patch. So you're going to rely a lot on your infantry, which you have a big infantry pool of. Now, how useful all these guys are going to be is going to be up to you. Because, again, in Ostfront, infantry, like... infantry is really hard to kind of balance. Because, like, I feel like a lot of times people, they have too much manpower cost when it comes to put into your... kind of like little trees here, the call-in stages. So let's actually let me take a look. Let's see what they're looking like, and then do some of these guys as well. Okay, so 16, 14, 13, 14. That's not too bad. 10, 10. Oh, actually, this is actually pretty good. 2, 3, and only 10. All right, so it looks like you guys can actually have, if you're playing as a Japanese, it looks like you're going to field a lot of infantry fairly cheaply. And again, you're going to live and die by your infantry and by your artillery, because you really don't have much of anything else. Your tank tree is going to be rather anemic until you get to like the heavier tanks, but you're going to have to invest a lot of points before you get there. Artillery, your AT guns, which is honestly is probably going to be your best bet. It's going to be AT guns on defense missions, maybe some light tanks on the attack, and then yeah, also artillery just to pound them in. But even then, you're probably going to just be using the mortars, because you got a lot of mortars. Half track. All right. Although the AA is pretty swell as well. So if you didn't want to go down like the dedicated AT gun, just going AA and doing dual purpose AA will also kind of do the trick. So yeah, this just looks like Finland upgraded, which is what I thought they were going to be, because like, again, I do know that the Japanese didn't really have, they had an armored doctrine, but nowhere on the same scale as like the Western forces. So yeah, how am I thinking? I mean, I'm really excited to play this. I'm really excited to play this. I think these guys are going to be really interesting. And again, once again, thank you to the mod team, the Mace Mod team, who've done just an incredible job looking, just designing these tanks, designing like everything, and they built it from the scratch. Like they built it from the ground up. So, thank you very much to the mod team. You guys are just great. We will be doing a bit of a video series on them, at least play testing them, seeing how they function. Again, they're probably just going to be like an upgraded version of the Finnish, but that's okay. I beat the Finnish campaign once. I can do it again. And also, as a reminder, Ostfront did actually fix the medics, so you can you don't have to micromanage the medics anymore. You can literally just tell them to basically auto-medic, and they will actually like replenish your guys and like bring them back up, which is always like a problem with medics. Is like it was just too much microing to do, of like trying to do the battle and then have your guys individually save your men or heal your men. So, oh my god, fucking heavy sniper, you goofy bastard. All right, this is my throat's killing me now. So I am yeah, I'm sorry that you had to deal with. I had to put my scratchy throat, but I just wanted to do this video real quick. So thank you all very much. I'll see you guys shortly. But remember, Panzer IV.